What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV. And I'm your girl, Lady T. And today we are talking Braxton family values. Okay, hold on. Let me get my lighting together. Okay, that's a little bit better, ain't it, y'all? Okay. Alright, so let's get into it, y'all. First of all, look, I don't know how I'm feeling about this season so far. I'm gonna be honest. Like, part of me is like, yay, they not arguing, and yay, we get to see a little bit more into Trina's personal life outside the sisters, because if you guys remember, for so long, we didn't really know much about Trina's personal life. Like, we'll just see her when she flew in to be with her sisters or whatever. So it's kind of cool to see Big Kev and Lil Kev, you know, on screen or whatever. But this tired forced storyline about her son being engaged and how she don't know how she should feel about it because he's so young, yada, yada, yada. I'm over it. Like, find something new to talk about. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm all for Tracy, you know, not being the wannabe anymore, how she getting her life with this whole new, like I said, she got a little swag to her. You know, she got an album out, she on the radio, so she doing it. So I'm happy about that, but I'm just like, geez, like, come on, we got to do something better than that, than just talk about your son and this is his engagement. Like, can we just see you perfecting your craft in the studio, or, you know, seeing your commentary on the radio, something else? I don't know. So, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to keep talking about that. She upset. That's all she keeps talking about. Like, for instance, when she went to go, like, she really ruined it for me when she was rehearsing for her new single, and she couldn't even get through it, to the point where her manager had to come and talk to her, like, hey, let's take a break. He pulled her to the side, like, is there something you want to talk about? And she like, yeah, you know, I'm a little off today, but that's because, you know, I'm worried about, you know, Kevin. And she tells him about how he's engaged, and she just worried about him, and she hope he don't bring the girl to the performance or whatever, because it's gonna have her being all thrown off. And I'm like, Trina. I mean, sorry, Tracy. It's too many dang on T's, y'all, so excuse me. Tracy. I'm going to need you to be a little bit more professional. Like, you can't fold under pressure like that, boo-boo. I mean, you're going to have to bypass all that. Just because he got his girlfriend with him, that don't give you an excuse to mess up. And I'm with that ghetto view. When she was talking about how, you know, singing might not be for Tracy, I tend to agree. Like, she is naturally funny, she's charismatic. Focus on your radio show, because she definitely has a radio personality, and she could spawn off, maybe, you know, from radio going to acting, and, you know, doing a little comedy. I could see that. But this whole singing thing, yeah, maybe in the background, but your vocals ain't that great, Tracy. You know, I like you, but singing might not be for you. Anyway, then we have this whole situation with, you know, Tamar and the whole sister situation. Now, you know, Mama E just had her surgery, so she's recuperating at Tamar's house. And yes, before y'all say anything, I'm not going in order. I'm just talking because, like I said, I don't know how to feel about this season so far, because it's kind of blah. So I can't really go blow by blow, because it'd be like a whole lot of nothing. So I'm just talking about the stuff that is interesting. And then when it picks back up, you know, we'll do full-on reviews, you know, because I like to go blow by blow. I like to make y'all feel like y'all was there. But anyway, so let's get back to Tamar and how she feels left out when it comes to her sisters. So anyway, Mama E is recuperating at Tamar's house. So Tamar goes in to check on her. And, she tells her mom, like, I didn't know, it was that deep for Trina. God, these teeth. Trina and Gabe. She was like, I didn't know it was that deep. And, Tracy don't call me. She don't confide in me. So I really didn't know. And she just feel bad because she want to help her and be there for her. But she don't even know fully what's going on. So, she's crying on her mama's shoulder. But then gonna say, I don't want to stress you out. But you are. Tamar, you are. Like, what you think you putting out, all your little grievances about your sister? How do you think that's going to make your mama feel? Especially when all she wants y'all to do is be able to get along and sing. That's all. You can make Mama Eve's day by getting along and singing for her. All y'all together. That's it. That's all she wants. Put out a song, all y'all, and get along. That's all she wants. So if y'all really want to make her happy, that's all y'all got to do. So anyway, she's feeling left out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And, kind of find out, okay, hold on. Put it down in the comments because I totally have had a brain fart. Was it Trina or Tracy who's having this party and Tamar knew nothing about it? So, yeah, she was telling Tony about it. Because her and Tony had got together or whatever. And she was like, hey, I didn't even know nothing about no party. And, she goes on to tell Tony that that's nothing new. Like, none of the other sisters really communicate with her. Like, they always leaving her out. And I kind of feel bad because, like I've always said, one thing about Tamar, despite all her faults and all, you can tell that she really does love her sisters. Like, the stuff that she does, especially when it's regards to them, she don't do it maliciously. Like, she says and does things, and I think at the end of the day, she regrets it because she don't want to fall out with her sisters. That's why she was like, I'm just kind of laying low and trying to keep my mouth closed because I know my mouth is slick. She don't want to offend nobody because she's tired of all the arguing. And, so I do think she generally feels some type of way of kind of being left out of everything. So anyway, let's move on. Trina and Gabe. First of all, let's talk about Trina, how she broke the news to her children about how they had, basically 3 days to move. First, anyway, first she talks to her her oldest son. And they in the car, and she's like, we got to move, I know this is hard for you, so you can talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And, he basically said, look, I don't know how to feel. I can't sleep. It's a lot to deal with. And I feel him. Like, it's a lot to deal with somebody I don't know if their biological father's in the picture, but even if he is, somebody that has been a father figure in your life for the past 14 years, all of a sudden acting like they don't know you. So I'll feel some type of way too. And then on top of that, your mom is a celebrity, and then she's asking you to talk to her about how you feel on camera. It's a bit, as Tamar say, team too much. Like, you could alleviate a little bit of his anxiety, Trina, by not having him do this on camera. Like I said, he already got a lot to deal with. His parents breaking up after 14 years. The whole thing about dealing with this breakup with his mom being a celebrity. And then you putting this all on camera. Maybe he don't want to disclose this in front of everybody. And then, people watch the show. He didn't want to go to, he didn't want to have to deal with his friends. Like, yeah, man, I see you, pour your heart out all on TV. It's like a very public forum. And then, she does the same thing with her other child. Was it the oldest one? No, she talks to the oldest child first. So when she talked to the younger child, look, the younger child, he's just over it. He's just like, I'm just surprised it didn't happen sooner. And she like, what? Like, Trina, You really? Why you acting surprised that he's not surprised it happened sooner? Like you wasn't in this dysfunctional relationship. Like you brand new to the game. Like I don't get that. You're not brand new. You knew y'all would have your ups and downs. So you acting real dumb and ignorant to think that they didn't witness that. I mean, hell, this whole back and forth thing. They know when Gabe ain't around and then when he is around. Come on, don't be so dense. So he had every right to be like, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. And he's just over it. He just like, when we move, okay, whatever. Like, you can tell he ain't feeling talking about this on the camera either. He just like, whatever, let's just get it over with. So, and that thing when she was getting ready to move and left all that chitlin juice on the counters, I like to die. I'm like, he coming home to some smelly shit. Like, I was like, wow, okay. So, that was interesting and funny. That was actually the funniest part of the whole show. Tracy and her, when she go perform, her having her little panic attack before she go perform her new single. I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. You really having a panic attack? Like, I don't know. I can't really downplay her nerves, but I'm just like, please don't tell me you nervous all because what's his name? Kevin might bring his girlfriend or fiance, however he wants to categorize their relationship as of right now. Don't tell me you really, getting into your feelings over that, because that ain't nothing to, get your feelings all in a bunch about. But anyway, y'all, that was the episode. So, till next time, y'all, peace and love.